We didn't know you then, but share with us what it was like when you knew that your next stop was the PGA Tour.
Well, that was it. It took a while. Immediately it sunk in, kind of on the green. It was. I was going head to head with John Mallinger and Kevin Kisner down the stretch in Pennsylvania, and I knew that I win this, that would lock up my card, and I played great. I played unbelievable. I was so calm, and I was just saying, I've had 13, 14 years of heartbreak, disappointment, missing out my shot at qualifying school here, having chances there, and never quite getting a breakthrough. And sometimes you think, maybe it's just not meant to be. Well, I was walking down those fairways that back nine and said, it's my time, and it was kind of a mantra, just walking down. And then, fortunately they chopped up the last a little bit, so it made the last couple of holes, so it made it easier for me to win. And once I got I think I barely missed hitting it in the hazard on the last by about that much. So that was again, I think, luck. The fairy godmother on my shoulder saying, "This is it. This is your time. You got lucky there." And hoiked it on the edge of the green on the fringe, and there was a slope behind the pin. I knew the only thing I needed to do was not hit it past the pin, and once I nobbled it down there to about 3 feet, it started to sink in that maybe this was it. And the 3 foot was a little hard. I say it was sunscreen in my eyes, but it was a bit of both. So it was. I could kind of figure out where the hole is. I knew if I could hit it 3 feet and 1 inch, I should be okay. And I think I hit it 3 feet and 3 inches. So it was an unbelievable feeling. When it sunk in, I don't look at leaderboards, so I wasn't 100% sure. But it seemed like a lot of people were congratulating me. And I think the Golf Channel guys I think they took a shine to me. And I think there was a few lumps and some throats there. And Kay Cockle interviewed me, same sort of thing. And when she interviewed me, that was when it really, really hit home. And when she said that, that's, you got your card. And that was, I'm not usually lost for words, but that was very hard when you think back to your family who sacrificed so much, and all your sponsors over the years, coaches, my wife and 2 children who my wife's a single parent half the year for the last 7 years, and it's an awful lot of sacrifice from not just me, but from a lot of people. So it was phenomenal. And then I had some time with my mum and dad. They came to see me in Charleston to see me actually officially get my card, along with about 15 other people from around the country and followed me over the years. And so that was special having them there. And then I had 2 English mates who we rode back to Birmingham together in their truck, and 7 hours with 2 English boys. That was hard to beat. So we had a great time there. And then I went home to England for a week without the family, just me, and saw my mates for 3 or 4 days, and it was just phenomenal. It was without doubt, that was finished it off nicely. I got an honorary membership at my golf club in England, Addington Palace, and they just a lot of my friends were good players, so I think it probably meant a lot to them as well. Where maybe when they were 14, 15, 16, they may have dreamed to achieve what I've achieved. And there was no jealousy. They were so pleased for me, and as a result of being so pleased for me, I mean, it just meant the world to me. It was to spend that much time with them was great. Play a lot of golf, went out to a few pubs, and it was just it just finished it off just perfect. We had a nice big dinner at a friend of ours' Italian restaurant, and there was about 30 of us around the table, and the rest of the restaurant was packed. And so a mate of mine got up, did a little speech, and congratulated me. And as English people do, people looking at tables trying to work out who this bloke was, and they were looking around, and someone got up and said, who is he? And eventually, one of the typical English sense of humour said, "Oh, it's all right. He just won X Factor in America." So it was, I was semi-famous in Croydon High Street for just a little bit there.